Good morning, everyone. One question. DSS, what have you been doing? We didn't see your activities on the report. I do not think that is completely correct because I saw law enforcement agencies, security agencies, and I believe that wherever such was mentioned, the DSS is part of it. But I think the DSS performs a very peculiar role. The role of intelligence is an anonymous job. Behind the scene, behind the curtain, sometimes unsung. When there is achievement, nobody takes cognizance of that. When there is a small error, everybody is shouting and calling for the heads of security or intelligence. And everybody believes that the DSS should know everything. Yes, we know everything. And what have we been doing? We have been acquiring intelligence, we have been processing intelligence, and we have been disseminating intelligence very timely, very proactively, very strategically, and very collaboratively. Because in our service, my DG believes, and he often says this, that the intelligence man is the closest man to the commander, because he is the one who can appreciate the enemy situation, the fighting environment, and gives information appropriately to the people who hold the fire force. And in all ramifications, whether to the military, to the police, NDLEA, immigration, NAVDAC, all the agencies, I do not think that any person will find the DSS wanting in the execution of their constitutional obligations. And we are committed to this, and will continue to do that, whether it is in terms of giving appropriate information, or whether it's even in giving our support weapons in many operations. There are situations we deploy, our very peculiar weapons and arsenals and manpower to support ground operations, to support all manner of operations. And even if we don't come out to say we have achieved this, we have done this, but our job is like a central coordinator in the football field. We disseminate information, and that is very important. Maybe I'll leave you with the quote of Sun Tzu, who says, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle." We know the enemy, we know ourselves, we know the terrain, and we are proactive in the nature of information we gather and disseminate. And ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to also reiterate what the first speaker had talked about. The Nigerian national security management, and we often say this, and fortunately, it is even captured by the national security strategy in terms of whole of government or whole of society. Security, yes, there are agencies that have been created to manage security, but the people is the fulcrum or at the fulcrum of national security management, because they'll have a buy-in in the activities of security. You need their support. So I call on everyone, parents, students, everyone, to please join hands. It is not we versus them. It is not when a security man dies, everybody will want to celebrate it. Or when a security man is attacked, every person thinks it's because we are not careful or so. We need also the collaboration, the support of the people in terms of bringing information, bringing intelligence, bringing support of any kind, and that way our nation will overcome the challenges of today. But if we always feel that we do not security, local people or the people do not have a contribution to make in the security management, and you leave it in the hands of security, then we may be having more problems. The bad people live amongst us. The bad people are friends of people. So if one is your friend, and he's not a good person, pass a report to that person. We have lines, public lines. Our website is interactive. We have offices in the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. We have in the 36 states and the FCT. Please walk in freely. Walk in at the gate. Walk in freely. Request to see any officer of the service. Request to see the director of security if it is at the state. If it is at the local government, request to see the local government security chief. And any information you have given to any of these persons is well protected, and it will be cascaded appropriately and used effectively. And I want to believe that with all of this, the Nigerian people will resist every urge to either protest on the streets or take laws into their hands or do what is unlawful, because we cannot destroy our nation if we are desirous of having it as one of the best nations on earth. So, and when we say the young is a leader of tomorrow, it also means that the young of today must not destroy their today and their tomorrow. And that way, sustainable development will take place in our country, and generations of today will enjoy as much as generations of tomorrow will also even enjoy more. This nation is ours, and everyone who is a Nigerian must show exceptional capacity to love the country. Without love, without dedication, without opportunities of growth that we can take advantage of by ourselves, our nation will continue to lag behind and will be worse for it. If EFCC is discharging their duty, it's because they want to plug all the avenues of corruption to ensure that monies are put in wealth creation, money is put in infrastructure, money is put in development of education, health, and all of that. So we need to give the EFCC support, give all the security agencies. Our military forces are fighting so hard, and we should be very proud of them. We should be proud of DSS particularly as well, that is doing all to have peace in our nation. Thank you very much.